One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Monarchs will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Air Force's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Falcons moving quickly to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Monarchs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Monarchs are on the move. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Toretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Makes the grab on the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Reinbold. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Monarchs have moved it inside the 20. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Monarchs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by just 2 over Duke.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the back. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Plows through the defense. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hit as he throws. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. It'll be a draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Running into the open space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Selvia. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. Keeps it and gets the first down. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And it's plays like that that galvanize a home crowd. Just listen to this place right now. It was an awesome job on the scramble, getting what he could get, breaking free, and creating an explosive play. But this is where the home field advantage really kicks in. You get this crowd and this volume rocking, man, they are hard to beat at home when they sound like that.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The option look. He'll toss it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes his man miss. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
The Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just 2 over Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? And breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Air Force. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. It's complete to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of agree and overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Wants to fire on second down. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Shabera. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Shabera. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Monarchs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Falcons will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Really nice job on the option that time. And obviously, this running back has had himself a day, right? And this defense has figured it out. They're keying on him. You saw all the defenders that time run his way, but nobody accounted for the quarterback. He made the right decision, kept it himself, and came away with a nice pickup on that option play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rides to back and leaves it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It is perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The receiver on the jet sweep. Got enough for the first. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a